Hi everyone, it's Anne-Marie from Lipstick Shavings, and today I'll be discussing with you my top tips in regards to our most fundamental part of our makeup regime, which is our foundation application. So my number one recommendation would be investing into one of these bad boys, which is your foundation brush. The one that I'm showing you is a G19 by Napoleon Purtis, and it's a synthetic hair brush, which I prefer for a liquid foundation. This is the one that I'm currently using with the foundation that I'm using, which is Illamasqua Skin Base, which is number 6, which is what I've got on right now. And I find that it gives a really nice smooth appearance and easier application. The other upside about having a foundation brush is the longevity of your foundation. You'll find that your foundation will be lasting a lot longer because you're using less product, and your fingertips aren't absorbing the natural oils as well if you're applying a foundation with your fingers. It's also great for preventing further bacterial infection on your skin, as you should be washing your foundation brush at least once a week. So that's my first tip. My second tip would be actually applying the foundation from the center of the face moving out, so starting from the nose and blending outwards. The reason being for this is because we have blackheads, we have open pores, we have congestion, we have oiliness, we have broken capillaries, all in the center of the face. So that's the first area that we want to minimize the appearance of these discoloration or any redness on the skin. So center of the face moving outwards and blending with your foundation brush outwards. My next tip in regards to that is with your foundation brush and starting in the center of the face, that you're actually going to apply the foundation in a C motion. If we're applying it along the face in a stroking motion, this is when you're finding that you're going to get streak marks, it's not going to blend properly, it's going to get patchy. So C sections. Starting in the center of the face, you're going to blend outwards. C, C, C. Think in a shape of a C and short movement. So blending around the cheek area and blending it out around the face. You can actually use a stippling motion as well, which applies minimal pressure over the face. This prevents any lines created by foundation or any streaking. In saying that, if you are experiencing streaking, one of the main reasons that you may be getting this is you're applying too much of the liquid foundation in one go. So try using a really small amount on your hand, using your foundation, picking it up a small amount, and then blending it into the skin. My next tip about foundation application would always be doing foundation first. A lot of people are still using concealer first, but my personal opinion, why would you put concealer first when your foundation is going to be hiding half of what you're covering anyway? So apply your foundation first, then apply the concealer over the top. You'll then require less usage on product, and you won't look as cakey or layered with your foundation. My next tip would be always setting your foundation, especially if it's a liquid foundation. The reason being is this will help the longevity of your foundation, and it also will give a beautiful matte appearance to the skin. This will then allow an easier application of powdered bronzers or blushes onto the skin. So always think applying liquid on a liquid and powder on a powder. In saying that, to give you a demonstration here today, the foundation that I'm wearing at the moment is Skin Base number 6 by Illamasqua. It's a medium to high coverage foundation, and I've used it with the G19, which I mentioned before, which is the Napoleon Purtis liquid foundation. The next step that I applied was actually no concealer today, and otherwise I do love the Touche Clout by YSL, as it has the luminizing particles. You can use it on spots, you can use it underneath the eye area, and it will give a flawless appearance on the skin. The translucent powder that I've used today, which has the cutest packaging ever, is Sexy Mama by The Balm. I love this to have in my handbag without making my foundation look cakey. So it's a really fine powder, and you can purchase this from David Jones as it's just come back into Australia. Great for purse, great cute little mirror there for you as well, and great little packaging. My next tip would be, or my next and last tip would be, never leave the house with just foundation on. Always apply a bronzer or at least a blush. Our skin naturally is never one tone. We may have some redness, we may have some pigmentation. So to look your most natural, even if you're running to the gym, at least apply a bit of bronzer to give you a bit of glow, or even a blush to give you a really nice, beautiful flush motion. If you have any other questions in regards to my tips with foundation, or you would like a one-on-one demonstration on how to apply this, please feel free to comment on the list below this YouTube blog. Otherwise, please feel free to message me on my blog, which is lipstickshavings.tumblr.com, with any further questions. I hope this has assisted your foundation application, and I can't wait to hear all the success stories from you. Thank you so much, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.